Build your own bank, and we're not talking about going out and building a brick and mortar bank. What we're talking about here today is utilizing life insurance in a way that you may not have seen or heard about before. This concept is called the infinite banking concept. And while yes, it utilizes life insurance, and life insurance done the right way can be a very valuable financial tool, the infinite banking concept is more than just that. It's a process, right? Not a product. And so when we look at building overfunded life insurance policies, we're putting cash savings or cash flow into these policies to then go and utilize for other business opportunities. The whole idea is to get as much cash into these plans as possible, because that cash value will continue to grow over time. And what you're going to do is utilize the money inside that plan to then go and purchase something else. What else would you purchase? Well, that could be business opportunity. That could be reinvesting into your business, investing into the stock market. There's all sorts of things that you can take that money and invest it into to earn a rate of return. The key is when you get that rate of return to start pushing it back into the policy, regrow that available cash, and do it over and over and over again. Keeping your money in motion and having liquidity and control is key to this concept, right? And think about the alternative choice. Some of the things that you could do with your money outside of putting it into life insurance is you could put it into an IRA. You could put it into a 401k. And while those things are good for building and growing over time, just like life insurance, you don't have access to the money without penalties or taxation, right? So what life insurance allows you to do is it allows you to have access, liquidity, and control while you're building and growing with your money. One of the great things about utilizing the infinite banking concept is now you're leveraging the money from your policy, and you're doing this without having to go through the loopholes of a bank, right? When you want to get a loan from a bank, you have to qualify for that loan. But when you're taking money from your life insurance policy, you don't have to qualify for that. And the important thing there is, when do we need money? Sometimes it's in a crunch, right? When things are at their worst point. Think about the person that has a home, and that home has equity in it, but now all of a sudden they're out of a job, things are kind of getting on the rocks, and they would like to tap the equity in that home. Is the bank going to give them more money? Or is the bank going to allow them to tap that equity? And without a job, without being able to verify income, the answer is most likely not. What's beautiful about the life insurance concept is that you don't have to qualify. That's your money that they are contractually obligated to give to you. So you're able to take that, leverage that money from the life insurance company, and allow your money to continue to grow. There's also many tax benefits that are tied to life insurance. Number one being the death benefit is income tax free to your beneficiaries. So that is huge, because you start putting money into this policy and it's there for your whole life. It's great for generational wealth and creating a family bank inside of your family unit. And you can do this for multiple generations. This is what the Rockefellers did, right? But on top of that, we want to talk about the living benefits, and that's where the infinite banking concept comes in, because you're going to utilize that money without paying taxes on it, because you're taking money in the form of a loan from the insurance company. A loan, again, that you don't have to qualify for, and all while your money is still growing inside the policy. Another way that clients are using this concept is in the terms of getting rid of debt, right? There's a lot of times that we'll run into people that maybe have racked up some credit card debt, but they also still have savings. And instead of taking their savings and just paying off the credit card, which so many people want to do, what they can do is first run that money through the life insurance. And when they're doing that, they're able to pay off and wipe out that credit card debt. And then the smart thing for them to do is take whatever they were paying to the credit card company and start pushing that back to their life insurance policy. That means that the money they put in will continue to grow, and by paying back themselves, they're able to rebuild that available cash value. Looking at financing your own debt through life insurance using the infinite banking concept is one of the smartest ways to knock debt out of your life. To take it the step further is when you use it in your overall planning. But to take it one step further, you can also use it once you've gotten out of debt to purchase other cash flowing assets. And it's those other cash flowing assets that will really help you grow your wealth and build generational wealth and change your family's outcome. So as we just talked about with refinancing debt, well, let's take it that step further. Now you're out of debt. What do you do with the money that you have, the money that you're saving, and what you have built back up in your life insurance policy? A number of our clients look to real estate as one of their leading things that they want to do to build wealth for their family. And what you could simply do is take money from that life insurance policy. Maybe it's making the down payment on a property. Maybe it's buying a property, right? It depends on how much you've built up into there. But what they're doing now is they're buying something that creates cash flow. That cash flow comes in the form of rents. So when that rent comes in, if you've purchased this or if you've bought that piece of property all from the cash value of your life insurance, now instead of taking that rent check that comes in and sitting in your bank, you're putting it in your policy, in your own personal bank, right? And growing that back over time. Or you may have used that just for a down payment. And in that case, what you're gonna do is when that rent check comes in, part of it's gonna go to the mortgage company, but the rest of it you're gonna send back to your life insurance policy. You continue to rebuild that cash value all while that money is still growing inside the policy. And then you're able to do this again and again and again. If you want to take a deeper dive into the infinite banking concept and learn how to utilize life insurance to grow your wealth over time, what you can do is click in the description box below. We have access to a free live training. Go ahead and click in there. You can get in the next event and really take that deep dive and learn more about this process to see if that's right for you. If you've enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like, go ahead and share it with somebody, and continue to follow for more.